Our careers, they tend to be the way that we identify ourselves. Now, what happens when that identity is taken from you? We found ours in real estate. Now, let us help you find yours on the Free Agent Real Estate Investing Podcast, starting now.
Welcome to the Free Agent REI Podcast. I'm your co-host, Stratton Brown.
And I'm your other co-host, Michael Butler. Thank you guys for joining us as always.
So it's been a minute. We can get busy. We ain't going to do one next week either.
A minute or two. It don't matter.
And we ain't going to do
We're going to pump it out whenever we pump it out.
Pump it out. All right. What's been going on new with you, Brody?
Man, just been bugging people, sliding into people's DMs, calling their phones. Man, we're just out here looking for more deals and looking to continue to grow and get some stuff in the pipeline and really tear this year up, man.
I mean, 4 flips in 2 months. That's good.
Yeah. We closed on the first one. Probably around March, April-ish. I think towards the end of March. Was working on one for like a year and a half. Finally got that one closed last week. And partnered with you on one, right? And we just got another one today. And got 2 others that we're looking at right now.
Jake, will you go tell Zeno to be quieter, please? My man can play really loud.
Hey, it don't matter, man. I think we all got kids, and I think that's the beauty of this podcast too.
What was I going to say? Where'd the one from today come from?
The one today was sent out. Jason sent it out. We took a look at it. We wanted to kind of get in just to confirm what we've seen and knowing that we would take it if it was what it looked like.
Hell yeah.
So it's nothing.
What was that one yesterday?
I think he sent out a couple of them. It was a couple days ago.
No, what was the one you were at yesterday?
The one we were at yesterday.
That bitch was dirty.
Wait, which one?
With all the records or some shit.
So that's the one I've been working on for about a year and a half. That was full of stuff. So that one I locked up last year in May.
Is that the one we were that just closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was one that closed. We had a couple of hiccups in there, but we were able to get it walked through, paid the sellers to get to the closing table, and it worked out.
There you go.
So that one, hopefully we can get that going get the locks and stuff changed. We're still letting them get a little bit things out. We're probably gonna by the end of this week, we'll change the locks, get all the stuff donated. They wanted the stuff donated, and then from there it'll be a light job, but it's gonna be a fucking beauty. So we're excited about that one.
I'm stoked for that, bro. I'm stoked for that.
What you been up to though?
What have I been up to, bro? Our rental caught on fire again in the middle of escrow.
Is that the second time or
the second time?
Fuck.
And we had it sold at 75 and the buyer backed out. Well, the buyer backed out after. He was like, hey, bro. And he texted me a bunch of photos. He was like, I'm here right now. And the shit's still wet. I was like,
still wet because of the second fire?
Because of the fucking fire department blowing it out. So like the whole thing, like, I was like, oh my God. But we still have an escrow at 60.
Yeah. So how does that work if it gets on fire again? You didn't want to do it.
So we were going to go and we were going to submit another claim. But then pretty much we talked to our insurance adjuster and we talked to Henry. And Henry was like, bro, I got you all the money you could get regardless out of that.
No
bitch.
matter what.
He's like, you ain't getting no more money out of this. And he was like,
2 fires. So do we double it?
Right. That's what I was like, bro, there's 2 fucking fires. This house is fucked. I just lost 15 grand.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, nah.
It is what it is.
It is. And the insurance adjuster's like, it is what it is. And so we had to, I think we could have got an extra 5 grand, but it would have been a whole lot of work.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, like it just wouldn't have been worth it. As shitty as that sounds, to like 5 grand isn't.
But it's time, man. You start valuing your time a little bit different. And is it really worth the increase in insurance costs?
Right. So like claim? Then the insurance payment goes up. We have all this bullshit.
Like that 5 grand to get eaten up real quick and just increasing your premiums
and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're selling that bitch anyways. But then so because it was sub 2, we had to have we had to go down. Thank God the woman was still alive.
Yeah.
She's like 93 years old. And I had to, bro, I don't even know if I've told this story yet. So the insurance company sends us a check. They're like, hey, the city of Bakersfield is going to be on that. You have a code enforcement lien. You got to pay that off. So we paid that off.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, okay, well, you, your lender, and the person on the mortgage is going to be on this check.
Oh,
so
she has
like,
to sign it over to you.
She has to sign it over. Kyle walks in. I was like, all right, bro, just go try and cash the check at the bank. And it was like, it was like for 150 grand. He goes and tries, like, no, we're going to need all 4 people present. So then I go and try and get a hold of the woman and her caretaker. All of their numbers in my CRM do not work anymore.
Oh, man.
So I have to Google the woman, and I'm just Googling the woman obituary, because I was like, bro,
make sure she ain't dead.
Yeah, like making sure she's not dead. Did she make it through COVID? I fucking found her phone number.
Yeah.
Just from Googling. I call her, she picks up. I was like, hey, I was like, hey, so-and-so, we had an incident. We're going to need you to come sign this check with us so we can get money from the insurance company.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I have your caretaker's number? Because that's who we dealt with primarily. And so we go to that, and we go to the caretaker. We get everything squared away. And then we had to drive down to Bakersfield, meet up with the woman, and have her sign the check at the bank, present her ID and everything else, and then drove home.
So are you guys going to be done with this property, right?
Bro, we're
so I'm about to say, because any type of like authorization for you guys to be able to do that in the future, but this would be the last time you really.
Yeah, we're selling that. If it happened to, if it happened on our other ones, that'd be an absolute pain. I have no idea how we'd get a hold of them. Because like with these sub 2 stuff, sometimes, bro, like it's like, think about the one on Lyle. Like we're never gonna get a hold of those people.
No.
Like he doesn't want to get a hold of. So like,
so maybe start like looking now.
Right, I mean, like we're never,
especially on the Lyle. You know, you never know with that one.
He wanted to disappear, and like for a good reason. So, okay, well, if that happens, I just guess we're shit out of luck. You're shit out of luck, and
I think you just find them now and try to get. I mean, but a lot of that is. So you talk about just doing stuff, right? Doing stuff, figuring it out, and so like, if anything, this whole fire property, what that does is shed light on something that could happen down the road. So now it's like, you know what, we don't need to get a hold of our other owners, but you know, now we're gonna look to try to get a hold of them, get some documents in place. That
Zeno,
he's good, bro. He's good. Y'all hear that? That's what it's like investing. You got kids, man. Hey, I go live intentionally sometimes with my kids in the room. Just
with this dude going hard. He's got Doc Ock out there and Venom
having a good time,
going after each other. Sorry, keep going.
Shouldn't stop you. But it gives you an idea of like, you know what? Let's go back, get some other documents in place, just in case something like this does happen down the road. You don't have to go looking for him. Like you said, that one guy, he wanted to disappear. So you know what? You got to go find him real quick. Make sure that you got proper documentation in case you ever run into that issue.
What would I get in order to make it so I can sign for them when their name's on the check?
It wouldn't be like power of attorney.
I already have power of attorney.
Because once they die, I mean, that shit's gone.
I have power of attorney over the properties.
Okay, but then you also have obviously authorization to be able to talk to the bank and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like we can do that.
But that's just for the mortgage company. That's not for the insurance.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So for the insurance, are you guys are primary insurers, right? And then they should be listed
additionally
insured. And so I don't see why they would need the homeowner at that point, because they're cutting the check to you, and it's your responsibility.
Because her name's on the mortgage.
Yeah, but that is attached to the house.
But we wrapped it with another mortgage when we bought a sub 2, but the mortgage is still in place, so you have to have insurance there if you have a mortgage. And so since her name's still in place, her name has to be on the check. So yeah, we got that. Hopefully we walk away with like.
If you guys know, man, feel free to leave a comment or something like that and give us some advice on something like that.
I think we'll walk away with like 52 instead of like 70 something.
It's not bad.
Like it's not bad. So we had that one. I'm buying one with you. Oh, we just got a confirmation on a really big facility that I'm excited about.
Facility?
Storage facility.
Okay. Where at?
Nebraska.
Okay.
For like 3.1 million. That one will be
okay, ARV. What's potential? I mean,
5.
Nice.
Maybe there's There's a big spread in there.
You know, it's funny, like you talking like storage facilities and stuff like that, and like with the Darrow storage facility and stuff. Like I would drive around it every once in a while, and I'm like looking, and I'm seeing all these boats and RVs, and I'm just like, bro, shit. Like, you know, you see like there's like 100 boats there,
Bro.
Classic cars sitting out there, and that's not even the storage. Like, there's not even the lockers. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
that's
it's just shit on your land. Like, yeah, bitch, give me $100.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, for a homeowner, like if you got a boat or something like that, or like a classic car that you don't want damaged, like it makes perfect sense to just pay the money to store it.
Bro,
like if you can't afford to store it, you probably shouldn't have a boat. You know what I mean? So then when you think about it, like how long do they keep these boats? So like how long is that just?
It's wild.
Just coming in. So shit, bro, that's crazy.
I'm super stoked.
When the pandemic come, it ain't like you like, oh fuck, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. This storage.
I still got one. I still have one. Bro, we've been saying we need to get rid of it forever, bro. It's some couches and college clothes.
I could put some shit in there.
Bro, it is a bunch of clothes that don't fucking fit no more.
One thing
some
that's
dirty
really,
ass couches.
One thing that really, if you think about it, especially like in our industry with the real estate and stuff like that, how many houses do we go into where people just hoard shit? And so when you think about freaking storage facilities, bro, that's like 100% like a hoarder's dream. Like, you know what I mean? The house that we just bought, like we paid for a year for like a 20 by 15 storage locker, right? She already had one. We didn't know that she already had one. And that's why she was so reluctant at first when we brought up the idea, because in her mind, she's like, we're going to have two. And I'm like, I don't know why you're so against it. Like, I'm going to pay for it for a year. We get there. She got one the same size. I'm like, you don't like to get rid of shit. And then I started thinking to myself, like, fuck, like how many of those people are here? Bro. They don't realize it's a problem. They pay $200 a month for this big ass storage locker with a bunch of shit that they don't need.
And so the two that we've gone and seen, you want to know what the number one item that's always in those things?
What, clothes?
Mattresses.
They keep tally of that shit.
Because on both of them, I went and saw every single unit, right? So I have to open them all up, look at them, even if it's abandoned.
Yeah.
Mattresses.
Wow.
Just mattresses.
Like, where'd that shit go?
Right?
Because you probably bought another bed or something.
Right, you bought another bed. Like you ain't gonna do nothing with that mattress. You ain't getting
no money for that mattress. Ain't nobody about to buy that dingy ass mattress.
Like nobody, bro. It's been sitting
with
there.
The springs popping out of it. You probably got some roaches crawling all in inside of the foam and stuff.
And I know that mattress costs a lot of money. Like I know it did.
It's like 6 years ago when you bought it. Like it was time for a new mattress, which means it was time to throw that one away.
Bro, it's wild. That's all it is. Like so, it's mattresses, random living room furniture, like a hutch or something, and then tube TVs was another big one.
Those big ass rolling TVs.
The rolling TVs are like the ones with the fat backs on them. Yeah, that's what. And like majority
of plasmas. Those plasma TVs and the older ones, like the projector ones, right?
Yeah, that's all that's in them. TVs. Like those Storage Wars shit. Storage Wars is a lie. I was super stoked. Like, what are we gonna find in here? Nothing. I
don't know, bro. My seller, we found she had like 6 gumball machines in there, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with a gumball machine, but I'm like,
you can sell it on eBay for like $50 a pop.
It seems dope to have a gumball machine.
Pull some Gary V shit.
You know what I mean? Collect some quarters. Y'all want some gum, bro? Got a gumball machine. You need a quarter though. My shit ain't free. It's a quarter for a gumball, dog. I've always wanted a soda machine too.
I'd want to do vending machines.
Come to my house, bro. It's gonna cost you $1 to get the soda though.
Who carries cash?
Huh?
Do you carry cash?
ATM, baby. It's gonna have the shit on.
It's gonna have an ATM in it too.
Have a little fucking. You're gonna be able to tap. You're gonna be able to tap your card on there.
When was the last time I used a vending machine?
Start charging my kids to get fucking drinks.
Hell yeah! Like here's your allowance money.
The water free as fuck, but
the water's free as fuck.
But the pop in that bitch gonna be like $1.50. I'm gonna hit their ass,
bro. That's a good idea.
Right?
Use your money wisely.
I want some soda. The water free, bro. But if you want a Pepsi, it's gonna hit you.
Listen here, fatty. Listen here, fatty. You got two choices.
Let's just go towards a gym membership. And
you
when
can
they
get
overweight,
toys.
Get all that soda, bro.
You can either get toys or you can get soda. It's your choice.
That's funny as hell.
I'm doing it.
That's like hella dope though. Huh? Like a little vending machine, especially like in our new house, we got like that little loft and shit for the kids. Put like a vending machine up there or something.
I can see young Strat getting mad as fuck and just like hungry one day, punching a hole in that thing.
Hey, bro, what does it teach them though, bro? They really want a soda. And like I remember when I was little and the ice cream man, bro, I used to go around lifting up cushions to the couch and stuff, looking for like quarters and shit to collect like $1.50 to go get a Choco Taco or something.
You okay, Zeno? I think you solved it.
Okay, yeah, I used to look under mattresses and like, you know, the cushions, the couch, my parents' change fall out their pocket to try to get money. So when the ice cream man came around, go give me a Choco Taco. So it'd be the same thing with the vending machine, bro. Like the kids, they all of a sudden they can find shit all of a sudden, right? They over here looking for coins so they can go put it in the vending machine to get them a soda at the house. Oh shit! Speaking of like machines, so my son just turned 8, so we went to John Incredible Pizza, and they had
I don't
this.
like that place.
Well, I ain't been there in years. So here's my analysis from going. It's been years, like I said. The mac and cheese was fucking runny. They used to have this creamy ass mac and cheese that used to be fire.
I mean, when was the last time you ate it, bro? When was
It was a long time.
Like, how developed were your taste buds?
I don't know, bro. I like it. It probably wasn't fire, but it was creamier. Like the cheese now is like watery. And I remember I was just so disappointed. I was just like, bro, this shit is weak now. The ice cream's still good. The root beer float still hit. But they had this basketball game. And I was like, bro, this shit is tight. It was like a bunch of dads. We were sitting there. It was like 2 basketball courts. And it was bingo. It was like basketball Connect 4, I mean.
Yeah, that was fun.
That game was fun as shit. I was like, bro, I real life like want this game.
They have them at Dave & Buster's too.
Do they?
I beat Kalani's ass every time.
Bro, like that shit was real. Like I could have stayed there all day playing that game. So at that point, I'm like, bro, this game is hit. Like, how dope would it be to have one of these in like your house?
Okay, so you know what I want?
Hold on, bro. Okay. I looked that bitch up because I was like, I mean, what is like
$50K,
10, 15? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, I get one of these.
How much?
The cheapest one I seen was $30,000.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And then you start thinking about the parts to it. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, but hey, bro, that like might go on a vision board or something because that game was dope. I can see playing that at the house.
So I want a legit basketball one where it like moves back and forth, right?
Uh-huh.
I want one of those. I'd like a Connect 4 one, and then the big game hunter, like where you're shooting the guns and like you're shooting the deers, like they're running across the screen.
Uh-huh.
I want like the deluxe version. Those are like $20,000. I looked at it because same thing. I was like, bro, I want one of these in my fucking house. Yeah,
because you got to like think like you wouldn't want no weak ass game, but you would want a game that's like it can change. Like I don't want nothing that's just like set. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, would that be like with Connect 4? Like, depending on who you play, there's different varieties of like outcomes and shit. Like, is your shot on? Is your shot off? Like, is a person good? So it's like it's just always different every time you play it, so you don't get bored of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And so once I seen like the dynamic of that game, I was like this. It's like almost like beer pong. Like, bro, I'll sit there and bust ass all day in beer pong.
I hate beer pong.
I like beer pong.
But I'm trash.
I'm fucking nigga. Hey, my claim to fame, man. Me and my boys, we went to we was younger. We went to Applebee's. We fucking went over there. We was drunk one
Unlimited
day.
margaritas?
Huh?
The bottomless margaritas?
It was before all of that. They used to have the beer pong tournaments. Bro, we went there. We was just eating one day, and it was like, oh yeah, today's our beer pong tournament. We was look at each other. It was like, yeah, we bought that today. We won that. We won it.
How much you make?
It was like $100 gift card.
Well, how about?
But we didn't go there like to play. Like we was just like, oh shit, all right, food's free. That's at the time when you was like, okay, that 2 for $20.
Bro,
you know when you was trying, we was trying to be good with what you was buying.
The gift cards got me through college. Bro, you missed Alumni weekend. It was a good time.
I did, but it was my it was this past weekend. It was what was this weekend? I had something, bro. I had something this weekend. I'm packed through the summer. Like May might be the worst.
Boy, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Where's Butler at?"
No, they wasn't. No,
they were because every time they see me, they see you on my goddamn. Where's Butler at?
I really wanted to go, dude. It was Saturday because when was it? It was on the weekend. So Saturdays is a big project management day for us. Really, like that's where we make a lot of decisions on like what we're doing with our wives. Like we go out, we look kind of where we are. We'll look at like a new project or just whatever. That's like the day that we really go through everything and budget and shit like that. So it's just really hard to really push that off. Oh,
you should have came to the You could have came on Friday night. Alumni dinner. Pardini's. Yeah.
I went there when City County fucking All-Star game. That's where they had the dinner at. I'm not impressed with Pardini's.
Bro, it was just like the old fire, bro. Just like the old days.
Sorry. No, it wasn't. It was fire because I didn't know no better.
Bro, it was still fire.
Like,
it was
they
cool.
serve? What they serve?
We got steak, like
That same
tri-tip.
chicken with the green beans. Yeah. I'm kind of bougie now, bro.
I mean, but it was green beans.
You got the chicken, you got
potatoes.
The chicken. Yeah, bro. So it's the same banquet type shit.
But bro, it was fire. I'm telling bro, it was fire. The food was good.
Yeah,
got to sit there with my boys and talk shit.
That's the best part. That's what I miss. We was actually I was talking to some of my teammates. We was actually talking about planning something. I guess there's like this indoor water park or something like that in the Bay Area, like Manteca or something like that. It's like a new place that got it's like a water park. It's like indoor or something like that. And I was talking to a bunch of my old teammates. And we was just like, hey man, we gotta link up again. And we was just like, let's just bring the kids. We all got kids now. Like that's what's funny about it, because we all got kids and shit now. So we give each other a hard time. Like, bro, you really a dad, bro? Like there ain't no way you a dad. Like, cause we all met each other when we were silly as fuck. So just so the thought of us having kids is like, bro, like you got kids.
Really a dad?
You really a dad, bro? And I remember I used to talk to people when I had Tyson. And you're like, yeah, I got my son, da da da. And now when you talk to him, you're like, yeah, bro, I gotta make sure the kids like. And you're like, damn, that's just plural. Like we got more than one kid now. So it's pretty cool to see people you grew as an adult with, see them become fathers and husbands and stuff like that. And like now, we want to see each other and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, let's plan an event where we can bring our wives, bring our kids down, man. And we go hang out again.
Bro, none of my friends have kids yet still.
Well, really?
No.
That's wild.
Like, so my brothers in Utah do, but like my friends from college,
yeah,
no one.
Most of my old teammates, bro, we at least got two.
Let me think. I mean, so like I'm friends with Mice, and Mice has a kid, but everyone else,
Mice got two.
Mice got two of them.
Yeah,
but everyone else, dude, like no one has. Everyone's like living single lives, going hard all the time. Yeah,
no, I ain't got no. We getting old. We getting old though. Like I'm 32.
Woo! Right, like you're 30.
My birthday was like April 11th, so yeah.
I just turned 27. I mean, but that is a big gap in time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. I had my first kid at 26. That's a lie. 24. Tyson was 2014. London was 2016.
I mean, what is that? 4 or 5 years? Like in a gap. So in 5 years, like for sure, everybody.
Oh, for sure. From 24 to 32, what's that? 8 years. I've had 3 kids.
Yeah, so I guess.
And I got married.
But like, bro, a lot of dudes are single. Like, it's wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me and Kalani showing up, having a good time. Everyone else is still single, wilding.
It's not weird.
No, because like me and Kalani were friends in college.
No, but it's not weird like that. Like your friends are like that. None of them are like committed like that.
No,
I think that's weird.
Why?
Well, like not weird, like not judging them. Like I just like it's almost like me growing up. Like I'm the oldest of 6. I'm the oldest of 6, and I'm the oldest by 8 years. And like people ask me like about like my siblings and stuff like that in our relationship. I'm like, I got a good relationship with them, but like we're like in some like we're in the different phases of life where it's like the shit that they're worried about. Like I ain't got time for it. Like they trying to figure out how to get into the club, or what time they meeting at the club, or whatever it may be. My brother's like, I'm about to go out, and it's 10:30, and I'm looking at him like, bro, you about to go out right now? Like you know what I mean? Like that's kind of where I am with my life. And so when you talk about having a lot of friends that are like single or like don't got kids or anything like that, like there's not much that we could talk about that you really.
So, and I talked about this a while ago. I try not to be shitty with them. As far as I show up to where I'm there just enough to catch up. Yeah. And then like when I can time out when the substance of the conversation will go, because like I mean I like when I at the dinner we were talking about some stuff, then like Elon Musk buying Twitter came up, and like I started like really like talking about that stuff, and everybody just like tuned out. I was like, yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah. Like, well, you don't think that's like a big deal? Like,
right, and I was like really excited about like the way he structured it and everything else, to where yes, I can do that. I don't really like they all wanted to go out, and I went out with them the other day, and I just went home early.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we were all at my house. Because I mean, but it was good because we got to go out to dinner with them.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all came back to my house, like watch some anime,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone wanted to go out. Everybody went out. I went out for all of like 45 minutes, and I called my Uber home just to say like I went out because they're like, come on. I was like, all right, I go come, but I'm tired. So.
Yeah, I got about an hour in me, man.
But I got about an hour. But then like my other teammates are like pushing, and I do have teammates who are like pushing in business where like I can sit.
But that's dope though. Like
I can like sit down with them, and I can like with those ones. I was there, like I was with them till like 5 a.m. on Friday.
You can talk all day with those people. Like and I think the benefit of not even just the benefit. Like to me, like what's really cool is like I got a teammate who just kills it in real estate and fucking everything, right? And I went through a moment where I was just like, damn, like I really can't really talk to this dude about much because like he's so far. It's like the questions that I got really ain't worth his time. You know what I mean? So then my question was just more like, how did you start? You know, what was your strategy with this? You know, and then you find out like kind of where they accumulated like their start from. So it's like, okay, so a lot of the things that I'm running into, you didn't necessarily have to start with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so it was like, okay, so you chose this avenue because you kind of you were liquid a little bit, and this is how you chose to start, and it just propelled from there. You know what I mean? And so, but understanding like the different businesses that they got, you know, what got you into this? You know, what type of like now when you do flips, like what type of returns are you looking for on that? Like, my man's like, man, like you're really not doing me a favor, like bringing me a $300,000 house. Like if we buy it, we buy it. We don't. Like it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because it was like we put an offer on the house and people was kind of dragging their feet with sending the contract over and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like, bro, what's going on here? Not to them, but like on the realtor side. And they're like, well, you don't seem like you're really that motivated, blah, blah, blah. And then like, I'm kind of talking to him a little bit. And he's just like, I mean, they're not doing me a favor. Like, I'm not going to just jump through hoops. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to write up this offer. Like, if you send it, you send it. Like who? Like, you're selling me a house for $300,000. Like, send it over. Like, I'm not gonna hassle you to send me over a contract. Like, if I buy it or not, it don't matter. And I'm like, shit. Like, that's when it really hit me. Like, damn. Like you really doing it for me. Yeah. You know 100%. What I mean?
But I mean, it's good to like be there to support the people too, and like always be able to like pull people up. Mm-hmm. But I will say, like, so like the dudes who like go out and like it's the same thing. Like the vibe's different. Like if they ain't doing much, because like I get anxious, bro. I'll start fucking like working in the middle of the club. I don't give a fuck. Like I'll be on Slack.
Oh hell yeah!
I will be on Slack.
That shit like it just is. I
don't looking for problems.
Yeah.
Going through my email, going through Skype, going through Slack.
Bro, I'll be stalking Instagram pages. I'll be stalking Facebook pages. Like if you post a house on your shit, I'm probably gonna see it.
So I'll give you that. Like, so like, yeah, like it's hard. I time it out really well to where like I can still catch up with them. And then I can move. The alumni dinner was fun because like most of the alumni are like in business at this point, right? Like went there.
Especially the older generation. Like I did think that there was a great value. It just didn't align with where like my schedule at this point in time.
And so that was cool. And then after that we went and like all hung out and like pretty much everyone is in business. And I will say that the people who had the right mentality in college are doing well now. Like, and I see a trend.
Oh, bro, it's like for sure. Like you're not surprised when you see like I got a lot of former teammates who are firefighters. Like, and I'm not surprised. Like, and that's a great thing because a lot of the stuff that they did, like in college, or just work ethic, or just like the type of people that they were, like it fits who they are. You know what I mean? So like, I think Peck just graduated from.
Shout out Peasy.
Yeah, man, congratulations. He just graduated from the fire department, and like I'm not surprised because my man work hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could see like they're givers, you know, and you can see how that translates into life. And I wouldn't be surprised from that point he continues to do good things. Bless you. Oh, that hurt. You be all right.
Does it hurt when you sneeze?
It depends if I'm like sick or something.
No, it hurts my armpits. It's the weirdest thing. Like it feels like someone stabs me in my armpit. No, yeah. Like that happened to you, Jake? I guess not. Hey, Zeno.
Yeah, Zeno trying to get in on the podcast.
Trying to get in on the podcast. Oh, all right. So we got a question on my Instagram.
Okay.
From someone asking me, How do you? Let me pull it up from toe tags and body bags.
Toe tags and body bags. That's somebody dead, bro.
No, it's
Isn't that what they do on dead bodies? They tag them.
her pronouns.
They tag them and bag them.
FAQ bitch are her pronouns in her Instagram profile.
Questions?
I don't know. It's one of my best friends growing up.
Okay, so
her
it's
name's
question.
Frida, and she asked about how do you handle family and business. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, like in what aspect? Like them being supportive, or like working with them.
Talk about family and business next. How to properly mix the two, or not at
all. Honestly, like you hear it a lot. Like don't mix family and business and stuff like that. And I think it comes down to knowing who's who. I mean, at the end of the day, like I think we all know who's capable of what. You know what I mean? And you can't be out there.
That's a good one.
You can't be out there trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho and give people fucking opportunities, and they, what they've done with the opportunities their whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like,
and they're just gonna piss it away.
You know what I mean? And so like, I have family members who I know are like, let's look at like our aunt. We hired her to do our turns for our Airbnb, and she's always been a freelance type of person. Got one child, 14 years old, and they need the flexibility of schedule. We knew we'd be able to pay good money, so it would be worth it for that person.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also knew that the person wasn't a sensitive person. They can take any type of criticism. Yeah. They don't take anything personal, and that they work hard. You know what I mean? And so for me, it was a good mix for that, because when you talk about working with family, some people don't like to work with family because you can't tell them when they're fucking up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so the first thing I thought was like, if they weren't doing what they were supposed to do, could I tell that person that, and would they respond to it? And if the answer to it was yes, then it's like, well, why wouldn't I hire? Because at that point they're qualified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we can train you, we can teach you the things that you need to know. But if you can't take criticism, or you can't take corrections and stuff like that, then like I can't, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the best leader. You know what I mean? I'm a fuck up and I'm learning too.
Yeah.
So if I feel like I can learn with you and you're not gonna take things personal and it's not gonna ruin the relationship that we have, then I have no problem working with you.
For me, there's a couple different things. Like, so growing up, like both my parents were entrepreneurs, right? Mm-hmm. So I saw them work with family a lot, and I thought it was the stupidest shit ever, because my parents are way nicer than I am. Let's just say that. Like, they're way nicer. To where like someone fucks them over, they give them another chance. Someone fucks them over, they give them another chance. Mm-hmm. Or like relationships go sour. One thing in my dad's family, like my dad's family has like 8 or 9 siblings. Mm-hmm. And the whole family fucking was dismantled at a point in time because of the family business.
Yeah.
Right. Just because like there's like 6 brothers, right? Mm-hmm. They're all fighting for the business, and my dad and my uncle got it. And then even my dad and my uncle's fucking business relationship was awful.
Yeah.
Right. Like to where like they just broke up.
Yeah.
Right? Like they broke up the business. So like for me, I don't like it. Number one, if I'm ever, because I could even consider family friends. So like a dude was like, hey, can I rent from you? Who was one of our friends?
No, I won't do that.
I was like, fuck no, because I'll put you out on your ass.
I wouldn't want to evict you either.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to, like, because I will have to evict you. And like, I don't want to have to be in that situation. Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, well, that's fucked up. Like, no, it's not, bro. Like, I know the outcomes.
I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rent to a family member.
Like, I'm not going to rent to a family member. I'm not going to rent to a friend. Yeah, like we can be friends and do stuff, but generally, like, I do business with my friends who I think are same thing. Mm-hmm. Like, are we on the same level? Hey, my guy. And like, can they actually push forward? I can't let you do that, my guy. You got to keep playing with your toys for a little bit, my guy.
We're almost done, all right? Boom. Go on.
Right. So like, let's say me and you, we don't really do business together because we know the traits that are there. And so there's no like real alignment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're similar.
Right? Like it's very similar. And so like, would I do business with you? Yes. Is there alignment there as far as skills and traits? No. So like, I don't.
It'd
like,
have to be something. Yeah.
So
and we say that plenty of times. We got to find something that we both like.
Exactly.
That we can bring a true value to. You know, a lot of the stuff we bring the same value. So it's like, how could we work on something together if we bring the same thing?
Right. But I'll do, so like I do affiliates with friends, and I'll do business with friends who a lot of friends who I consider like family. But for me, it's very few and far between. And like I select those things very carefully, and I let them know at the beginning, like, hey, I'm an asshole and I'm pretty demanding, and like this is the way I fucking do things, and I'm pretty, we could say high strung, and I expect a lot because I demand a lot for myself. Most people can't even fucking handle that. Right?
Yeah.
Just like with the standard that I try and hold myself to every day, and like doing these things to where if I don't even see that they can hold that standard, they can work at the same pace that I do, or they're right. So what we can talk about, like cadence, to where I can say one thing to a person, like, oh yeah, like we'll get it done in a week. No, and then I can say another thing and like, yeah, I want this done tonight. And we're gonna get this done tonight. Like, yeah, we're gonna get this done tonight. If I hear anything else, then like I know they can't work on my cadence. Like just like finding other people who you're gonna work with, to where like majority of people who I'm around, I'm not doing business with friends and family because they don't have the cadence and the mentality and everything else.
So we have like I had like someone who wanted to wanted to start cold calling, and it was one of those things where it's like, okay, like I just give them an idea, told them like what time we start this, what time we start that. You got to be ready for this. Like I don't remind nobody of shit.
Never.
Like if there's like a 9:30 meeting, bro, like I told you, like if you didn't put it in your calendar, you didn't set your alarm, like I'm not gonna message you an hour before they bring you up. Like I'm not fucking doing that.
Bro, I got other shit going on.
You know what I mean? And so it's like I'm just gonna shoot you the link. You know what I mean? And if you hop on, you hop on. If you don't, you don't. But it tells me a lot. Kind of
priorities are priorities, bro.
At the end of the day, and so I'm not going to sit there and pull somebody who can't pull themselves. And maybe again they'll come around a corner at some point, and I can tell when that takes place. But I'm not going to continue to like. I'm trying to do other shit, And so there's that. And then with our Airbnbs, we got a family reunion coming up, right? And my mom had reached out to me about if any of them was available. And I say, I got this one available during that time. And I was like, and tell them don't ask me for a discount. I'm not giving nobody a discount for it. And it kind of threw my mom
really?
and not in a bad way, but it was just kind of like, oh, was it's for the family reunion. I'm like, yeah, this is how I feed my family too. You know what I mean? I'm like, they're coming in our peak season. Like, why would I give someone a discount when I know I'm gonna get top rate by just leaving it where it's at?
And I would honestly say, like, I'm not like that. Like, I'm not even there yet to where I can't even.
But I told her, I was like, it's not a bad, like, it's not like it's nothing personal.
I don't want to take a discount from you though, right? Like we talked about this.
But that's why I said, I was like, it's nothing personal. I said, but they got to understand, like, they're going to pay the same money if they go to a hotel. So if anything, they should support their friends. They should because it's our company. They should want to pay for whatever the price is.
Exactly,
because they're going to pay it anyway. So why should I discount on my side if they're not going to get a discount on the other side? Like, this shit's not a fucking. This shit ain't sweet over here.
I ain't charity, bro.
It's like, this ain't charity. It ain't. Well, you know what I mean? Like, I'm taking advantage of the fact that you are coming in for a family reunion. Why would I discount that?
And I'm a full believer, and like you see this fucking meme everywhere. Like, don't ask your friends for discounts.
Yeah.
Like, just don't ask your friends for this. Like, that they support their business.
Mm-hmm.
I just flat out support their business. If you can't do it the price, then you're probably just a shitty customer, anyways, right?
You haven't. It's always the ones that ask for that discount. Then they got the highest expectations while they're there. Oh, but you didn't have. Someone said that we didn't have like a wrap or something. It's like what they were cooking, and I was like, bro, like you got everything else in that house. Go buy a fucking wrap to put on top of the casserole that you're gonna make or something, bro. You got the spatulas, you got the knives, you got the forks, you got the
some goddamn saran wrap.
Get the fuck out of here,
bitch! I wish you would.
That was a review that we got. Value. They gave us a 4-star in value because we didn't have that.
Bitch, go to the Four Seasons,
bro. I don't think you get that.
I don't even think you get saran wrap at the Four Seasons.
So this is so like, even in that business, bro. Sometimes you just gotta like shrug the shit off because when you try to be perfect, though, you know what I mean. And so like,
you're trying to bring the best value.
That's what upsets you, because you're just like, look, that's the one. That's the knock that you had
for a star.
You know what I mean?
For a star,
bro.
4 stars out of 5
value.
A wrap. Circling back to working with friends and family. So I've given multiple people a chance as far as the cold calling thing, like we both have, who are friends, and then like I have yet to have anybody actually like take it and run with it. Mm-hmm. So I just quit doing it. Like they asked, like put me on game. Oh, put me on game, bro. Put me on game, bro. Like I mean, I can do like a 30-minute phone call with you, then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And I'm not same thing. I'm not gonna follow up with you.
No. I don't want the opportunity. You do.
You want the opportunity, then, and at this point,
put me up on game. Put yourself up on game. Dog. I can support you while you try to do it, but I can't put you on game and teach you. Like I can teach you, but I can't motivate you. I can't push you. I can't make you do the things on the side that you gotta do on the side to get good at it. Like,
I had a dude. I was so irritated. Who I took a chance on. I was like, "Hey, can you show me how to do this stuff?" He was a young guy. I was like, "Yeah, here's my calendar link. Like, I got you."
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't even show up to the calendar call.
Booked it,
didn't show up.
Damn.
And then he tried messaging me and texting me. I was like, "Nah, bro."
Wow. Didn't even show up to tell you that it was a bad time. Didn't even call you before that.
Didn't even call me.
Didn't respect your time enough to even let you know that they ain't gonna make it.
And he was like, "Oh, sorry, bro. I just gave up." I was like, "Bro, I don't care."
nothing.
Like, I don't care. Like, if
that's horrible.
That was horrible. So working with family and friends,
it depends.
It really depends. If you have someone who is, the biggest thing is fucking mentality. And the reason you're an entrepreneur is because you have a fucked up mentality.
Yeah.
And so if you can find people with the right mentality, things will go well.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that if you have them as employees, everyone will always do what's in their best interest. And so your company is not in their best interest.
So think about it this way. So we had a property that was brought to us, and the seller decided to sell to a friend, right? And so my question was, we'll ask if they think that their friend will close on it. You know, they're getting pre-qualified to see if they can buy the home, and they'll get back to us, you know, in about a week, because that's about the time that they need it. And I was like, well, ask them if they think that their friends are gonna qualify for it. They're like, well, they don't know yet. I'm like, that's bullshit. Because if one of my friends tell me that they gonna be buying this house, like, I can tell you before they go meet with the person if I think that they'll be able to buy the house or not.
Or if they do they follow through with anything? Like,
you know what I mean? Like it's crazy as that sounds. Like, yes, I know they got to go get pre-qualified, but really think about it. Do they bullshit with their money?
Win? Yeah. Do winners win?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you if I think this person will qualify for a house or not. I know damn well this person ain't qualified for the house because they probably got bad credit, because I always see them doing this. They don't probably got a down payment because
you can see the trend.
It's like, so don't tell me you got to wait to go see if they get pre-qualified. You know what friend can do what.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing with your family. If they're looking to go into business with you, you know if they can do this or that. The same when you see this one dude talking to this girl, and you're like, that shit ain't gonna work. Like, you know, like, there's qualities about people that it's that way in all phases of their life.
I want, me personally, and this is Frida, me personally, I won't do business with any family members except my parents.
Yeah.
But like, I bring in my parents on my investment deals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that's like taking care of them.
Yeah.
Am I like doing like day-to-day business? No, because I still think I'm too intense for my parents. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just don't want I want my family to be my family, and I want to leave like the tension out of it.
Yeah.
Right. Just like let it be there.
I got family I can work with that I truly, genuinely love being around, who has the right mindset. Maybe they're not to where I am, but like, they understand it. They appreciate the intensity that I have, or the fire that I have. And they're like, you know, I don't have that, but I can be like, you know, I can be that shoulder for you, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can be the hype man. I can do this. Like, I can fuck with that. Like, I can work with family members like that because they have a growth mindset, but they just don't feel like they have the skill that I have.
So I truly think I'm jaded because like I've seen my parents get fucked over like several times.
I can't get fucked over. You got to put yourself in a position to get fucked over. And I think when you go help people, you're not putting people in a position to where it will hurt you. Like, it can benefit me if you do what I think you can do, but never could you fucking tank me. I can only tank myself. Like, bro, I would never have sideways. No one will ever have that type of leverage on.
Not that type of leverage, but like sideways situations to where I thought I was like, yeah, no, that's morally fucked up.
But again, those are traits.
I would rather not put myself in that situation with a family member because, like, for me, bro, I don't forgive people.
Bro, if you could fuck me over, bro, there's no position.
Not
like if you have that type of quality in you, bro. Like, chances are you probably ain't even close to me, to be honest with you.
So, like, dude who fucked you over, I haven't forgiven the dude. I have, like, as soon as I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, hey, bro, we about to scrap, bro.
And I'm cool. Like, I'm like, honestly, like, it was nothing that like I think just morally, like, it hurt. But it didn't take no money out of my pocket. Like, it didn't, you know what I mean? Because that's still there. You know what I mean? So it was just more like not seeing what's wrong with it. But at the end of the day, like now I know that about you, but I can acknowledge you. I'm not a shitty person. You know what I
I'm
mean?
so handshake driven.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a handshake is a handshake. This is what it is. Do what you're gonna say you're gonna do.
But you can still do business with someone, not together. But
I would never.
No. Here's what I'm saying. Like when you know certain things about people, now you just have red flags.
I'd never do business.
So like you don't. My thought is like I know this person can be this way, so I'm gonna overanalyze everything when it comes to that person. And what I'd have to talk to you a little bit off air about that one, but like you know what I mean? Like it causes you to be a little bit more cautious on certain things. There's some things you just never do with somebody, but then there's some things in our business that's like, okay, like I'll do something like that, but like that's about it.
If there's smoke, there's fire. If they ever cheat on their wife, they'll cheat on me. If they ever cheat on anybody else, they'll cheat on me.
Okay. Well, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I can apply that, I mean, then like we're good. Like yeah,
you talk about leverage, and that's what I mean by leverage. Like it depends on what it is. Like I'll buy a deal from him. You know what I mean?
I get.
But that's what I mean. Like I'll buy a deal. Like
I'm the petty king though.
But now that's hurting me by not wanting to buy a deal.
No, like I'll buy the deal.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a deal, bro, I'm gonna buy the deal.
I mean, I'll come back on the day of closing.
Now I'll probably want JV one with you, but I'll buy one.
I got enough time to all buy it, and then and no one has ever done me this way.
Yeah.
But I am so petty that on the day of closing, I'll come back like, hey, I need a $15,000 reduction.
You want all the smoke?
I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Like, I mean, like if like in that situation, right?
Yeah.
But I am the petty king. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working. Like in that, bro, I'm still upset about that whole thing.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to buy deals.
Like I'll buy. I mean, nope.
I'm just trying to buy deals.
I'll buy deals.
If you guys got deals, I'll find them too. It started off. I wanted to do 10 flips this year. Now I'm trying to do 10 flips by the end of this quarter.
That'll be good.
If I can get 10 by the end of the quarter, we'll really be pushing.
Right. How many is that a month?
So if you guys have deals, send them to me.
Send me your deals, man. Fuck this guy. Send me your deals. Send me your deals. Send me your deals. But I mean, talking about it on social, everybody thinks like I'm just like talking out of my ass about talking about like send me your deals on social.
I'm kind of obsessive with it though. Like I'm calling people. Like
that's good though.
They post their house. They're pulling up to their house. And I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing from you. I'm telling like, bro, Mike's down bad, bro. Like, if I don't get a deal from you, like I'm about to go apply at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, so I tell him like, bro, you don't want to be the reason why, like, I can't feed my kids. Like, my kids just told me that they was hungry the other day, bro. They eating a cup of noodle.
I mean, I like the
mentality.
mentality.
I haven't been able to work with you.
All because I haven't been
able to work. You directly like impacting my life.
So I'm petty. You're the guilt trip.
Oh, for sure.
You're the guilt trip.
Like, bro, what's going on, bro? Like,
hey, bro, what's going on?
I'm swimming.
Sell your house to me at 50% of its value, bro.
I'm in here. Like, it ain't even gotta be 50%, bro. Sell it to me at 70. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to make 5,000 to keep the lights on. My kids, bro, they over here, clothes falling off their body right now.
I love the mentality, that immigrant mentality.
You know what I mean? I just, I just try to be memorable. And I think it's one thing for me to say, like, send me your deals. And it's another thing for you to post a picture of your dog and be like, bro, like, where's that dog walking right now? Is that a deal? So actually, when you walk on the deal,
so when you said this morning,
What's up?
When you said at the beginning that you're harassing people,
I'm harassing people, bro. I'm
newborn baby,
bro. Where they going home to? You got a deal?
Walking the dog, you got a deal?
You got a deal, bro?
Grandma just died, but like, where's our house going? Where's our house going?
So let's be real. So on the way to the office, I stopped by 7-Eleven and get me a Red Bull, and I seen it was like yellow tape. It was like 6 cop cars out there.
Chalk.
I'm like, chalk, bro. I'm like, damn, that shit got to be a homicide or something. I'm like, fucking, what house is that at? What house is that, man? I got to be able to help somebody. Somebody just faced something traumatic right now, bro. They don't need to be in that house. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here to serve. I'm gonna serve them, and I'm gonna protect them by getting them out that house
at 40%.
At 40%. I mean, fuck, if somebody died there, bro, you don't need to be there, and I need a severe discount because somebody died here. You got to come through here with sage, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
got to bring in the shaman. Like, so here's the shaman's plane ticket. Here's his Airbnb cost.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. You know, I don't even know if you know what you can do with it now. It's dead body on the front porch. But just call me. But just call me.
Fire chaser Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
Murder chaser. Fire chaser. What else we got?
Matter of fact, who just posted something like that? Henry posted.
Henry is a fire chaser,
but he was going to, like, he had a claim. He was going to go, you know, get a quote and shit like that. And I was like, fuck the quote. You know, just tell him to sell me the house. Tell him to take that fire money, bro, and just sell me the house. They don't need to build it back up. What you give them no quote for?
I thought he was out there.
No, there's the homeless lady outside. She asked me to charge her phone, so she probably want her phone back. I plugged it in the office.
No, I thought Zeno was outside. I was like,
no, bro, he's over here.
Bro, scared me.
You tripping? That haircut so sharp, bro. You think you're hearing shit?
Hey, bro, shut up.
I was saying you hear people calling you. Shit.
Hey, shout out my barber, bro. I mean, look at this.
Hey, you see the TikTok when they walk outside? What my wife thinks every time I step outside, and there's people, right? That was you. You should have did that TikTok when you walked out of the barbershop, and they had like the fans in the back.
Bro, I felt good. It had been so long since I gotten a haircut. Bro, look good, play good.
Bro,
100% live by it, bro.
Bro, have anybody seen Jason hop out of that Porsche?
Without the, bro, he's giving Tang Win and Ryan Pineda a run for their money with the hair.
Bro, his shit don't move, bro.
Bro, his shit don't move on glue.
You know what?
On cement.
Hey, if I pulled up to a deal and Jason pulled up to the same deal, bro, like, I'll probably just get back in my truck and leave. Like, when you pull up looking at fly, bro, like, I'm like, fuck. Like, sell him your house. You know what I mean? And then the car just so fast, but it's just so quiet.
You don't even hear him pulling up.
He was in Mayfair, and he pulled up, and I was like, at first I was like, what the fuck is this rolling through here in a Porsche? I was like, oh, that's Jason. Yeah, bro.
With that nice ass hair. So like I need to I might dye my hair.
Huh?
I might dye my hair.
That's silly.
I don't know. No.
Don't let me bring you down, bro. Be you.
No, I'm gonna be me.
Be you, bro.
But it's about, so I watched one of Ryan Pineda's videos. It's like, bro, you wanna know what the best performing ones were? The ones with him with red hair.
That's wild as shit.
I was like, do I want to dye my hair a crazy color?
I dye my scalp. I ain't got no hair, bro.
Like what Michael Jackson did?
Well, no.
You got vitiligo?
Huh?
You got vitiligo?
Bro, I said I dyed my scalp because I ain't got no hair.
Yeah, so you're gonna like bleach your scalp?
No, I can't bleach my scalp. I'm not doing all that now.
Your name's Clayton Bigsby?
No, bro, stop. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
All right, I gotta show you a picture that we can call today. Did you see my picture today?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I do gotta go. No, I haven't.
All right. This is the last one.
I gotta go. My daughter got a doctor's appointment.
Clayton Bigsby. You know who Clayton Bigsby is?
Yes.
What does it say? Let the hate out.
Let the hate out.
Clayton Bigsby
on
for president.
On a shirt that looks like a Trump shirt.
On a shirt that looks like a Trump shirt. And it's a black guy.
That's pretty funny. I did see that picture and I laughed when I seen it.
All right. You got anything else, bro?
No, bro, that's it. If you guys got deals, send them to me though. Jeez. Like, I'm gonna be in your DMs. Like, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna, like, bro, like, I might pull up like at your job site. Like, don't be surprised if I walk in the fucking Keller Williams and shit, or a real brokerage at Bitwise or something. Like, hey, where the deals at?
Nah, bro, send me your deals. I'll buy them everywhere. We have a nationwide.
I'm not gonna buy them everywhere. I'm just gonna buy them here locally. So don't. Like,
I will.
Central Valley, send them to me. Send them to him if it's nationwide. I'm not even gonna bullshit.
Central Valley and nationwide. We got a network of. I mean, I really do have a network of people who I can flip these things with. All right, so send me your deals.
Look it. My wife.
I'll pay you.
My wife is going to design these houses, and they're gonna be fucking awesome. So really think about that. Do you want Stratton fucking designing your flip, or do you want me and my wife doing it?
Nah, bro. So
have you seen our Airbnbs?
Let me tell you here.
Have you seen our Airbnbs?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We'll pay you more.
That's cute.
And we're easier to work with.
No, you're not.
And we'll close a day faster than Mike.
Probably.
We'll close a day faster than Mike.
I'm so petty. I'll hold it a day extra.
Right, bro?
Just so
And you
you
think
can be
I'm the
right.
petty king. Send me your deals. Thank you guys so much for listening.
We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you for tuning in to the Free Agent Real Estate Investing Podcast. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review. If you would like to stay in touch with Stratton and myself, follow us on Instagram. And please be sure to subscribe to our Free Agent REI Podcast YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up.